Greetings everyone, this is Double Dealing Disarray, and welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I hope you enjoyed the last video. I certainly did. This one promises to be just as good, if not better. Now, let's play.
Well, I'll be. So even the ferocious Lae'zel has a soft side.
A possessive side. What is a warrior without something precious to protect?
Please, Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Yikes. Wouldn't he have it on his side? That would make more sense. I can't talk to you.
Gotta respect these men. They don't fool around.
Oh, I'm more than aware, trust me. I've had plenty of training in what to expect from them.
In that case, lead on, miss.
Kachoki! We are training to fight Gake. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
I'd bring him to the edge of death, leave him asking why he deserves to live. Stand back and relish the blood show. Killing your own soldiers is an odd strategy for winning a war. Persuasion, no, this is too far. He's learnt his lesson. Please, please, please work. If not, we're backtracking. Hard.
I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go wet the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
I will decapitate you.
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
I just keep believing I can be better. I hope you will do the same. Next time, I won't be there to intervene. Tread carefully. Compassion? Kindness? I did it for the gold, now pay up. Persuasion, just like who? If there's a like-minded soul here, I'd love to meet them.
I speak of Orpheus, the true prince. He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! We're forbidden to talk about him. They say Vlaakith knows if you even think his name. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable.
Where did you get this book? Can I have it? Show him the chapter you found. Comet, you say? Like the one drawn on the portrait of Vlaakith? Do others here read these Orpheus stories?
Oh. You saw that? I wanted to know if there was anyone else here like me. Someone who'd recognize it. I thought maybe I'd find a friend who'd want to talk about Orpheus. But nobody here cares about him.
How did you get the book, if not from someone here?
A group of warriors came, outsiders, on a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor, and I found it inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
Sounds like quite the book. Can I have it? Have a look at my chapter. Perhaps you can find some answers in there.
What is it? Is this another part of the book?
Are you mad? This legend is a heresy to my queen. Merely uttering his name is enough to tempt a violent fate.
These words. There's so much more to know about him. I can't believe it. Please, let me give you the fragment I have.
Appreciated.
Thank you, Rastil. Razerai ka tavkin crushed.
Oh, that gave me chills. Lae'zel?
This place is enlightening. My own creche, Calais, is remote and sunless, cloaked in the silence of wild space. My Savage would find this one altogether too genial.
A hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain? The creche training room was the creche training room was illuminating. Are Githyan structures always so brutal? Ask Lae'zel about the disc from the creche.
Calais' clutch held 36 eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs? Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Yeah.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
On to other matters.
Go on then. My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Calais had 100 times circled Tyrell.
That's awful. Is life not precious to the Githyanki? For what reason? Rage? Entertainment? That's incredible. I have no doubt they deserved it.
Not every life is equal. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. Their lives were not precious. They were a blight that required expunging. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
What about the disc?
Your mind connects with Lae'zel's, and together you envision the Githyanki disc.
Another part of the Orpheus tale. This one has been translated to Common.
I'd like to hear you tell the story.
Fine. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the One Sky, sacrificed to the Hells by the renegade Vlaakith. But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince. There's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus.
Okay.
If this place is as inviting as other aspects of Githyanki culture, we'll be in for an interesting time to say the least.
Yeah.
A real Githyanki Creche. Few outsiders learn the secrets of such places. Fewer still live to share their observations. A keen eye and a quiet tongue may serve us well here.
Not for long.
All my time roaming the frontiers, and I'd seen neither hair nor hide of a Githyanki. To think, this creche was nestled in the valley, a day's trot away.
Feels like we're walking into a trap.
Yep. What's to say?
We must scout the Creche. The Purifier, the safest, will be in the infirmary.
She's smiling. I find that odd. Starion!
Honestly, I don't love walking into a den of killer Gith warriors. Especially not with the you-know-what's still wriggling in our heads. The Gith probably think decapitation is a perfectly reasonable cure.
Well, apparently you like decapitation, so at least it'd be quick, right? Actually, it turns out that decapitation is not really a quick death, because apparently the brain is still alive when the head is removed, so you're still feeling pain. It's just you're not feeling pain all over the body. Yeah, it's fun.
Ever wanted...
Staff's lectures on Githyanki Tirsu. If I understood their script, who knows what secrets their texts would surrender?
Why not ask one of the friendly, bloodthirsty warriors? I'm sure they'd be happy to translate.
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy!
What's in the chest? It's making an awful noise. You just stop doing that. It's not nice. Looks like fun. Can I play?
Wouldn't you like to know? No.
Yes. Stop it. Let that thing out. If you won't stop, then I want in. How do I play? Whatever. I've got better things to do. I like that. No. Yes.
Nuh-uh. We're having fun.
I like the eyes. Look here, you little shits. I said stop. Stupid kids. Utter waste of time. Probably don't want like that, but...
Fine. If you're going to be a big baby about it. A big, ugly baby? Open it up, then. It's all yours.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching it. I learned my lesson last time.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
Well, you are a pretty good
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the istic with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed.
I prefer Lae'zel to speak on my behalf. What are you hoping to learn from dissecting that thing? Is that thing's host still alive? I've got a tadpole that needs removing. Can you help me?
A very specific question. One that speaks of a more personal motivation for asking. I can only deduce. You have a parasite of your own.
How did you know? I was just asking if the host was alive. Unfortunately, yes. Not me personally, but my friend does. I'm trying to find a way to help them. Merely curious, you seem an expert on the subject.
Curiosity without toil is like a broken viewing glass. Unfocused and incapable of insight. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceremorphosis?
He's explaining to me, stare blankly at her. I have first-hand knowledge. I'm infected.
I suspected as much. Though I am fascinated that you've retained the ability to lie about it. You aren't the first istic to require my treatment. Though you're the most lucid by some margin. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you are cured.
Yeah. And the Zaithisk is... What will the Zaithisk do? You have my thanks. Actually, maybe I'll come back later.
The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
A parasite.
My God,
The device is strange. Made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
No. Go ahead, Lae'zel. You've earned it. Stand back. I'm going first. Examine the device.
I will not. I gave you my might. You will respect my charge.
No. Step forward. Very well, step forward and be cleansed. You would still be hunting for this place without my guidance. I will be cured first. Make way, Lae'zel. I am purging myself of this damned parasite.
You walk the line between confident and arrogant. A beguiling turn of events. Go on. Into the Zaithisk. I will follow.
The device is strange. Made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
Yeah.
You feel your parasite stir.
Do not fear. My experience in operating this machine is unparalleled. There is nothing on any plane stronger than a Zaithisk for curing unwanted afflictions.
Will it hurt me? Look to your companions for guidance. Lie down in the device. Step away.
More than ceremorphosis.
Let's do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to.
Your body grows cold, its warmth sapped by the cold metal seat. The machine awakens.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
Layers of magic weave themselves tightly around your head. The tadpole squirms and contracts. It's trying to hide. You realize the device is hunting your parasite, but it's doing so blindly. Without direction, your faculties could be permanently damaged. Your skull groans and bends under the pressure. Then, agony.
Follow the doctor's instructions. Seek the tadpole. Oh boy. 40. I don't know. Doing all the things.
Through waves of torment, you search for the parasite's lurking presence. The device searches too. You sense its hunger, its craving. It wants the tadpole, but maybe something more.
That's it. Ignore the pain. Think of the tadpole. Think of it purged.
It's too much. You can't take it. Get out of there now!
The parasite burrows deeper, sinking its teeth into your brain's exposed tissue. It sucks greedily. You feel yourself ebbing away, while the parasite only grows stronger. It's evolving.
Ah, damn it. Stay calm, guide the device closer. Enough is enough, get out now. Damn it, Astarion, why'd you have to say something?
Your limbs are unresponsive, cut off by the device's magic. You can't move.
Shout for help, try again, try harder, succumb to the machine.
You urge your body from the chair with every fiber of your consciousness, but can't lift so much as a finger.
You're hurting. Let me help.
Oh, thank goodness.
The room swims back into focus. Inside your head, you feel a familiar squirm. You escaped, but so did your tadpole.
No! No! The Zaithisk! What have you done? My life's work gone. And yet you live. And so does your parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Yeah, no, I'm not telling you shit. The parasite lives, yes, and thank goodness it saved me. Your Zaithisk tried to kill me and failed. Deception, you're wrong. The parasite's dead. I felt it die. Pretend the Zaithisk wrecked your brain further. You don't know what she's talking about. Wait.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, your problem is resolved. Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
No! No! By the Queen's blade, what have you done?
That was too close. You were lucky I was there to save you, once again.
Appreciate it, Artie.
Skvar! The Zaithisk. It might have killed you. I felt your torment. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
Who would have tampered with the device? I was so close to a cure. If only I had held on longer.
There must be a Sharlak in this creche. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Charai and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
Not the resounding success we were hoping for. Still, the price of ambition is occasionally catastrophic failure. At least our skulls remain intact.
Yeah, for now. Oh, there's Carly.
So, the Githyanki have no cure for our condition. Unless you count death as a cure. I won't pretend to be surprised.
Let me talk to Lae'zel real quick again.
To the Inquisitor at the Creche. The Zaithisk's failure must be reported.
Okay. Karlach.
Another dead end. If the tadpole doesn't kill us, trying to cure it just might.
Yeah. Will?
The menacing Githyanki machine and its jagged pincers held no cure at all. Who could have thought?
Historian.
I'm not surprised that the Gith's insane device didn't remove our tadpoles. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah. By the way, if you ever see me start closing doors, it means I'm about to do this.
Pick to fight.
I did. As long as nobody notices.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
How do you do what you do all night? Alrighty, well, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. If you did, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you wish. But with that fun done for now, this is Double Dealing This Ray, signing out.